fuck going on this summer now. Other shout out to Grape in this bitch. Yeah, they didn't get around with some money. I'll let you know.
We're going to start off with Roller. Yes, y'all, we're going to start off with Roller. And she actually spilled some tea, which is pretty interesting to me. And it actually goes to show why Scotty, okay, Naughty with the body, and lemon juice, okay, it's the L, the E, the M, the L, the Y, the L, the E, the M is Limmy. Hold up, is Limmy. Hold up. So, yeah, it actually goes to show why Scotty and Limmy actually get along, right? So hear me out. Limmy has put it out there that he's a nerd. He's not, I mean, it's pretty obvious to see. Y'all be on his neck, y'all. What's up, guys? It's your boy, Limmy Plumber. I'm the CEO of Zeus. I'm the owner of Zeus. I have sex with Scotty. I'm about to say allegedly, but I mean, it's true. I'm about to say allegedly.
They're fucking each other.
I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay.
But yeah, so he put it out there that he loves the game. He's he's a nerd, right? He's in the anime and you know what I mean, stuff like that. Well, I didn't know this. Scotty is too. So Roller said out of all of the baddies, Scotty and Roller are actually huge anime fans. And I'm like, oh man, that's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. Let's check out what Roller had to say. So that actually makes a little more sense. Remember when she it didn't seem too of a big of deal to us because it's not a lot of money and stuff, but everything isn't about money, it's just the sentimental value. So remember, it was Lemmy's birthday and Scotty bought Lemmy like tons of like Nintendo Switch games, and he sent like really grateful, like, oh man, this is dope and stuff like that. So they be playing games together, watching cartoons and stuff. I mean, hey, whatever your significant other like, if both of y'all like it at the same time, I feel like that's a blessing because we know opposites attract. Your significant other isn't always going to be into what you're into and vice versa, So if you guys can enjoy that together, that is awesome. Like, just to give you guys a little bit of me, I got relatives that still bring her up, but it is what it is. Sometimes you can meet somebody, y'all, at the wrong time. You know what I mean? I just wasn't in the right space and I didn't want the same things that she wanted ultimately. But, a chick that I dealt with for years, we was cool and stuff like that. Y'all, we had so much in common. You know what I mean? We had the same sense of humor, right? Same music taste. We both, had locks. She used to lock my hair and all that stuff, twist my hair. We loved art. You know what I mean? We'll go to art shows together and stuff like that. Photography, like, it was just like, wow. You know what I mean? It was just crazy. It was just crazy how much we had in common and stuff like that. But, it's just certain things that just, you can foreshadow and see it's going to be an issue. And I end up being right about it. She had her demons. Let's just put it like that. Not to put her on Front Street and stuff like that. She had her demons that I called out, you know what I mean? And it ended up start showing a lot more. And I'm like, yeah, I'm not about to deal with somebody that, you know what I mean? Let's just be honest. Unfaithful. I can't rock with that, right? But anyways, if you can share things with people, man, your significant other, I think that's pretty dope. And everybody got different stuff. You're into golf, cartoons, whatever the case may be, right? Sports, whatever the case may be, movies. I think that's pretty dope. So I think Lemmy and Scotty kind of like vibe and stuff like that when it comes to the whole, basically being a nerd and stuff like that. Because I guess Scotty like video games too. Let's see what Rolly had to say.
I think me and Scotty are the only girls that really watch anime and that's into it. I don't think no other baddie watches anime the way me and Scotty watches anime. And if anybody start trying to do that extra shit, talk about trying to wear anime, bitch, stop. Just fucking stop. We're not. Somebody said, Rolly, how do you deal with depression? This. I find things that I like to do. TV. I like to watch TV. That.
Before its death, it's gone.
Okay, that's her son. So her son is into that too. You see, he got the little Nintendo, the mushroom. The mushroom had and stuff from Super Mario, from Mario. That's cool, man. And I actually agree with her. On a serious note, a lot of people ask me that as well. And to be honest with you guys help me, fight depression and stuff like that. Like, everybody wants to have that, find their meaning, their calling in life and stuff like that. And, to be honest with you, I work a lot. I work, I'm always doing research, always editing, doing thumbnails, chop it up with the Grape Tea gang and stuff like that. I love, I love the back and forth that we have, so people let me know that they watch my show and it helps them get through their day. Y'all know life is hard, man. People are going through things mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, financially, right? And the simple fact that I can put a smile on you guys' face truly means a lot to me, man. But you guys don't know that it works in reverse too. I don't, have time to get in my feelings or think about a lot of stuff because I just stay active. You guys help me with that, so working out, editing, doing my research, getting ready to go live, do all this stuff, man. It definitely helps. And on a side note, I do like to watch certain things, whether it's sports highlights, I like to watch a lot of podcasts when it comes to AI and stuff like that. I do have my nostalgia trips, so I'll watch like old videos from like WWF with like The Rock and Stone Cold, or even I have my little Dragon Ball Z moments and stuff too. Anything to make me smile. Make me smile. So I agree. I
have fun with my son. Sailor fucking Moon. I don't think people remaster Sailor Moon. That is like the craziest thing because that was my very first anime that I ever watched in my entire life.
Yeah, Sailor Moon was dope. I was a big Sailor Moon fan back in the day. Sailor Moon, Dragon Ball Z, Gundam. Those are like my introduction to anime as a kid. Yu Yu Hakusho. And then there was another one, y'all. I always forget the Ronin Warriors. Hey, where my 80s and 90s babies at? Y'all remember Ronin Warriors? Hold on. I think it was called Ronin Warriors. Yeah, y'all remember this? It was only one season. I used to watch this all the time. How was it only one season? Y'all remember Ronin Warriors? It used to actually come on like before or after Sailor Moon back in the day. I used to love this, man. It was kind of like a mixture between they was like, I don't know what to call it because it was its own thing, but they kind of had a Power Ranger type of feel because they'll put like armor on and fight and stuff like that. Y'all, this was so dope back in the day. Oh, this was so dope. Yeah, man. So Sailor Moon, Ronin Warriors, like I said, Dragon Ball Z, Yu Yu Hakusho. Those are my and Gundam. Gundam with the big robots. Oh man, that was my ish. So I agree. This is cool. Now, this is the stuff I like to see. When they be unstable creatures off camera too. This is something I can rock with. This is very innocent. This is cool. You know what I mean? This is obviously something you can share, moments that you can share with your kids and stuff like that. Not smoking with them. You know what I mean? But playing video games, watching stuff that you loved as a kid. Like, I put my nephew on Digimon. I used to love Digimon. Oh yeah, come on, y'all. Digimon and Pokemon. Unpopular opinion, Digimon better than Pokemon. I repeat, Digimon is better than Pokemon. Argue with your mama.
Ma, don't bring me back out to the
Fuck these people, for real. Suck my dick.
Nigga, what? What you all talking about?
And I said what I said.
I'm not talking. I'm keeping it 100.
I said what I said.
was Sailor Moon. And I'm a very huge Sailor Moon fan. I was actually supposed to, before I got Rengoku on my corset, it was supposed to be Sailor Moon. But I ended up changing it because Demon Slayer movie is coming out. I mean, nobody really is doing Sailor Moon right now, so.
Yeah, they said, I actually got to check it out. I don't know. They said Scotty got like a Dragon Ball Z tattoo. I was like, oh, I never noticed that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Anywho, I just thought that was pretty cool, y'all. Anywho, let's move along to my baby mama. I love my baby mama. I never let her go. All right. Shout out to Big Lex. All right. If you guys did not know, she is out in New York for Fashion Week. She's doing a lot of modeling and stuff like that. Getting her name out there, rubbing shoulders, shaking hands and stuff. And I think this is pretty dope for her because I can easily see her transitioning into modeling. She still is a perfect age for modeling. She's only 24. She's very tall. She's beautiful. She has her own look. Like I don't look at Big Lex and she reminds me of anybody else. She got her own look and stuff like that. I think she's dope. I think I really like Big Lex. Y'all know I love me some Big Lex. So let's check her out. All right. She got her got the fur coat. Okay. And I actually like this hair color on her. The ladies gonna let me know. What's this, y'all? Burnt orange? Would that be burnt orange? I like it. She looks good. Yeah, they playing music, so you know we gotta mute it, but she looking good. Look like she still got security with her, of course. Okay. But she's tall, man. And she like to wear heels, so she walking around at least a good 6'3", 6'4", depending on how big the heels are. Lex, can you stop doing this? Oh my God. I really like this hair color on her. Y'all know I'm against the wigs and stuff like that, but I like it. I like this hair color on her. Y'all didn't let me know. Would this be burnt orange? Oh, that's the gangster chick, Gangsta Bae. Okay, that's Gangsta Bae from the Erica Mena show. Okay. You said I'm obsessed with her glow up. She fine as F without all that. But I ain't complaining. True. I do prefer her with no makeup and wigs and all that stuff. But she's a very nice looking woman. You said she need to take the hoop out. A stud would be better. Okay. The Tupac stud. Okay. Oh, it is burnt orange. Okay. Yeah, man. Shout out to Big Lex, man. I like it. It's called Copper Penny Cellophane. That's a little too much. I'm going to go with burnt orange. Yeah, she looks good though. Yes, it's always a zesty bestie. They the best ones that can do the hair and all that stuff and fashion and stuff. So I'm not surprised. But yeah, she looks real good. I love Big Legs, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all know I got a big crush on her.
You ain't gonna understand everything. And everything ain't meant for you to understand.
Drop dick on the bitch. I drop a dick on the bitch. Drop a dick on the bitch. What? Oh shit. Drop dick on the bitch.
Why they out here making fun of my baby? Why is they out here making fun of my baby, y'all? Y'all know the fans be doing like the little skits and stuff. So they did a reenactment of Big Lex crashing out over her wig. And it's funny how people keep talking about the price and all. It's the principle. What are you talking about? Remember when Eve crashed out over her apple juice on Barbershop? It wasn't the fact that it you know what I mean? How much it costs or whatever. It's just you drank my apple juice. I don't care. You ate my food. You ripped my wig. You broke this. You did. You know what I'm saying? What the hell are we talking about? Right? So check this out, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This was good though.
Who is responsible for this? No one wants to take responsibility. I need that from you first. you, and you. All four of y'all. 1 round each. I can't. No, I cannot. No, I'm ready to fight. I cannot do that. No, I cannot. My right now! Give me my Give me my wig! No! Give me my fucking wig! I want to be a I need that from everybody. No, Scotty, don't say I stuck you, Scotty. I'm gonna punch you in your
Punch me, my
I need to fight! I wanna fight, and I need a new wig from them. Kiss me! Give me my now!
She was crashing out, y'all. But I think, remember, she explained it, which I already assumed watching it. Like, she was mad that they was not letting her fight them. You know what I mean? She was crashing out. She was mad that they wouldn't let her fight, right? And I don't know why we don't be like, bro, they be letting Scotty just get away with so much, y'all. Scotty is the most innocent person on Baddies, which is weird. I'm talking about according to the fans. It's hella weird. It's only a select people that calls her out, right? So this is going to be a very interesting one because we know Tommie has a cult fan base, right? Tommie can't do no wrong. So I can't wait to see how this develops, especially if Tommie comes to the reunion. Tommie calls out Scotty. Oh! Uh-oh. So I wonder if that Scotty Defense Force gonna come out. Because it seemed like whenever Tommie do anything, she can't do no wrong. They love Tommie, whatever, right? She got Unstable Creature fans too. So look, somebody says, I love that Scotty clocking what Tommie be bringing, right? Tommie says, she really needs to hop off. I'm really tired of her in my business. Oh! Fair use.
You talk all on the internet. You talk all that. Look at you. I'm just sitting on the camel with your
Tommie, what you come with today besides the camel?
So the last time that Rolly and Tommie were around each other, it was giving very much beef. Clearly, Tommie shot at her. So now that they're back around each other,
So Tommie like, hey, get out my business, right? Why Tommie saying you always in her business, Scotty? Because she is. She always in everybody else's business. But get mad when people be in her business. All right? So I'm on Tommie's side with this one.
Stay in your place. Mind your fucking business.
mind your business. Mind your business. But you took her to the bathroom.
Shut when you think about it.
I think that'd be a pretty interesting beef they can let develop. I would like to see that. All right, Scotty and Tommie. I think that'd be pretty interesting. But any food, I just thought that was pretty interesting. Y'all want to see some of the comments? I wonder if they is taking Scotty's side. Let's see real quick. Hold on. Tommie bringing whole weapons. Your business is my business. Excuse me. Okay. Why everyone be having a problem with Scotty and people business when everyone does it? Y'all just love to hate Scotty. No, we actually do the opposite. That's how you know somebody is like a fan of Scotty and they got their nose in her butt. Because the thing is, y'all don't want anybody else in anybody's business, but when Scotty do it, it's okay. That's what I see. We literally saw Scotty crashing out on Summer for being in everybody's business. Jumped the girl, threw her wig off the off the all in the pool, all that stuff, and took the girl chain and gave it to the damn dog. Nobody brings this up, but when Lex do it, Summer do something, Dolly, like it's the end of the world all of a sudden, and they need to be on the show. But every time I see like these posts where people be like, oh, who should be on the next season? It's always Scotty. I've never seen anybody say don't bring Scotty back. It's hella weird. I'm like, it's a little suspicious.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
Any food. Shout out to Zeus Network. Shout out to Zeus Network. Fair use. This is a clip from the latest episode of Baddies Wakanda, Baddies Africa. And this is when Natalie called out everybody for being on injured reserve. saying if you're injured, you need to go home. All this injured reserve stuff need to stop. She went off on Dolly, Russian Cream and stuff like that. And it's funny because Dolly literally said, and it's weird because if you read the comments, people, they make it real easy, right, to call them out on their biases, right? It's weird because I literally remember when Ivory got called out by Lex and wanted that fade after she threw that water on her, right? She was like, oh, I don't want to fight. I got my wig done, my makeup. I vividly remember hoes being in the comments saying that she ain't got to fight her if she don't feel like it. She on her time. But when Dolly fight Ivory over and over and over and like, nah, I need two hands to fight you. You're scary. She can only fight her when she dropped. I'll be like, oh, y'all on a special kind of crack.
Yes. You know, I smoke a little crack.
You out your fucking mind.
It's just weird to me. It's just, like I said, for some, they don't call out the fact. Ain't it funny how they be calling Dolly and Lex and all of them bullies, but they don't call someone who calls themselves the big bully a bully? It's hella weird. They always say, oh, you fighting somebody that don't know how to fight or don't want to fight. Okay, Dolly, what are you talking about? We see this dramatic size difference between Ivory and Dolly. Dolly like, I'm cool, I'm good, but y'all want her to keep fighting her? You see what I'm saying? It's hella weird, but okay, anyways. Fair use. Russian Cream look good too.
Is your hand broke or not? Because we cannot have you anymore fighting the girls. We think that you're, you know, in a sling and you're hurt.
I never was in a sling.
Or whatever. You're hurt.
I never was in a
So are you good? You good now, right?
No bones are broke now.
Okay, so you fine. I'm tired of hearing about injury reserved. Like, I don't even know who made up that baddie holiday because it doesn't exist.
Hold up, how y'all clocking her when we not clocking Russian? If they can't fight, then she needs to go. She needs to go
that's
too.
over when we been saying that.
You're right, Diamond. You're right about that too, though. Russian.
Dolly been clocking Russian Cream tea. She do not like Russian Cream, and I don't blame her. She was talking trash about the big three ahead of time, calling them ugly and stuff like that, and she just a hood hopper. You know what I mean? You can't trust her. She weird. She go from one crew to the other. She be loving the crew. Loving the crew, loving the crew. She went from the petty three to LC and Tavii, right? To the big three. You know what I mean? Just weird. Every other city we go, every other video, nowhere where I go, we see Russian Cream.
Hold up, how y'all clocking her when we not clocking Russian? If they can't fight, then she needs to go. She needs to go
that's
too.
over when we been saying that.
You're right, Diamond. You're right about that too, though. Russian, how's your hand?
My is broke, but I did fight. I went 10 rounds before my broke, so 10.
So why you even want to be here and risk yourself even getting more injured?
But there is such thing as injury reserve. You can get hurt and still ball until you're ball and cheese.
Yeah, like DTB, you left without an injury. You left the show early last season, and you left the reunion early. So DTB really can't talk. I ain't gonna lie, she annoying.
Shut when you think about it.
And that's a good point too. Before she got hurt, why y'all acting like Russian Cream wasn't a crash out? Didn't she fight Fanta, K-Rican, Rolly? Like, I mean, she was fighting. That's the funny thing about it too. That's what I don't like. I don't like when people be having amnesia and acting like she just been on some G-Baby stuff from Jocelyn's Cabaret, just being scary, you know what I mean? And haven't gotten the paint at all. Like she acting like Biggie or something bigger. Russian Cream was getting in the paint. And to put on a cast like that, like that's an actual cast. It got to be a real injury. The hospital not going to just put a cast on your arm and you not injured. You know what I mean? So, you can look at it however, but she do fight afterwards. She fight Elsie, I believe, which is weird. But you see that she was calling out Dolly, right? So I do like that. Natalie was not being biased. A lot of people do feel as if she plays favoritism with the big three, as she should, because they are the show. And they make her money, right? So it's understandable. But she's gonna call them out too. We've seen her call out Summer. We've seen her call out Dolly. I don't see her call out Big Lex like that. But if you guys did not know, Natalie did start the plush doll thing where the baddies have dolls, right? I think Big Lex got a doll too. Natalie, Big Lex. I think a few of the baddies got dolls, right? But if you guys did not know, a lot of the baddies have not supported it, which is kind of crazy. You know, I don't think they're expensive or anything like that. So you would think that, you know, they'll buy a doll, you know, post it, you know, and stuff like that. They actually didn't. Very interesting. Only a couple of baddies, and it's 2 random baddies at that. Baddie CEO Natalie with some words for the baddies that didn't support her Baddie CEO plush doll. Lets it be known it's a principle, and they come and go, only a few can stay. Oh, mind you, I don't need any of them to buy the CEO doll. Girl, it's B-U-Y. They always be a little... Anyways. Mind you, I don't need any of them to buy the CEO baddie doll. My loyal fans had it sold out multiple times. It's the principle. But everyone finna see how this goes. Watch this. You know what? They will see. I don't even gotta say anything. I've seen the movie a million times. They come and go, and they go. Wait, they come and they go. And they come and they go, and they come and they go. Only a few stay. That's how Hollywood works. I mean, are we not lying? I mean, is she not lying? She don't. To me, I don't think she has to get into too much into her feelings about it. But I personally thought I would see more baddies with the doll. You know, personally, and that's true though. Only certain people is built for reality TV. That's why you see the Erica Ravens leaving early, and you know what I mean, certain girls don't want to fight, you know what I mean, Marissa, like, you know, NLEBM. That's why the ones that stay and stand out, they built for it. As much as y'all hate Summer has proven that she was meant for this. She was built for this, you know what I mean? So she says, this made me tear up. Okay, so this is Dolly had multiple. Oh, and she got the I think the Baddie Shot a Clock game too, the card game. Okay, so Dolly reposted it to let her know that she got the dolls. So she said, this made me tear up. A baddie supporting me. Wow. And ain't nobody telling me ish about you. I love you, and this is what it's about. You're the only baddie besides DJ Sky who bought a doll. Wow. Remember, y'all, it's a lot. It's easy to just think about the current cast. We talking about Mariah Lynn, Bigger, Adam Wack, Camilla, Bree, Tanisha, Patrick Starr, Sydney Starr, Christina, Dia, Nunu, Kiva, J.O., the Krayshawn. Like, I know, y'all, these seasons be meshing and they be moving so forward. Y'all, it's been a lot of baddies. Even with them bringing the same girls a lot, with the Jaylas, the Scotties, it's been a lot of girls that's been baddies. And for DJ Sky and Bad Dolly to be the only ones to support the whole situation, when as much as people feel some type of way, all right, about Natalie, she did put money in these girls' pockets. She did give these girls opportunity and stuff like that, you know. So, you know, we gotta call it down the middle. We gotta call it down the middle. But so for DJ Sky and Dolly to be the only ones is crazy. She said, you're the only baddie besides DJ Sky who bought a doll, real ones, and that's what y'all always gonna be with me. Well, for somebody who hasn't been on the show in multiple seasons, DJ Sky is always around Natalie, so she gives her opportunities and stuff too, so that's pretty dope. They said, why the F would they want a doll of you? Oh, they said the entitlement. Not she mad because people who she don't even support on her own show or talk behind their backs didn't buy a plush doll. RIP Dolly haters, cause sis for sure on the next few seasons. Duh. We've been calling that out. Same woman that didn't support the baddies when they was getting their stuff stolen from them. What happened with that? Dolly's a kiss ass. I'm not even surprised. Well, she's a kiss ass that's on the show. What's funny to me is that Jayla's a kiss ass. Like it's a few chicks, but y'all like them. I love Jayla, but I'll call it out. You know, most of the baddies that continue to be on the show be kissing Natalie butt. You know, it's working out for Dolly. Y'all not understanding her, and I feel like y'all are bad friends. If I have something coming out and my people that I F with didn't support, I will be mad too. Yeah, you know what's funny about that? A lot of people do this. It's funny how, you know, just because you don't like Natalie, right? You'll kind of give her the side eye, you'll throw shade or something like that. But let's be honest, you guys, if you feel like somebody's your friend, right? Because she's not friends with everybody on Baddies. We get that. But there is obviously a select few that, you know, Natalie will probably consider her friends and vice versa, right? So it goes both ways. You know, people are human. If you feel like you're doing something and your friends or family not supporting it, you gonna feel some type of way, you know, and you gonna hold people dear to you, you know what I mean? You're gonna hold them tighter and put them on a pedestal a little bit more if they do support you. You know what I mean? Whether it's a coworker, associate, a friend, a relative, or whatever like that. If you see they, you know what I mean? You see they supporting you, you go rock with them. I think that's common. You know, you said Dolly slid for Nat a few times too, though, in her face. Right, true, because she fought Ivory. Remember, she was like, "Oh yeah," because remember they was calling her Chinians. DTB was calling the big three Chinians and stuff. Yeah, true. You said Bree gets a pass. True. I was just naming how many baddies there are for sure. No, Bree gets a pass for not supporting her. I know. I was just saying like there's a lot of baddies. Yoshi, bigger, like I said, bigger. Jade and Alexis, you know, even the baddies going wild girls. You know, there's a lot of baddies, and for only 2 of them to show their support for her, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Especially the ones that she brought on the plane with her. Think about it. Coco Chanel, Cyborg, he, right? Remember that? Didn't they go on tour with her? Hurricane Him, Oxy. They, you know, it's like that's kind of crazy. All right. You say, yeah, she felt it was a diss when they didn't purchase a doll. It's understandable. Right. A lot of people won't feel that way because they don't like Natalie. Well, Alva Renee, but we know they beefing too. But anyway, speaking of the baddies that she rock with, let's talk about Summer. Okay, shout out to Summer. It is Summer Sundays. We don't care if you disagree or not. Summer is the show. What we talking about? Summer wasn't on a few episodes. It was not the same. She came back and had the show popping. Argue with your mama. Okay.
Silver team. On my mama, on my daddy, bitch.
And we can see them Zeus checks is checking because Summer look good. Now, I'm not a fan, you guys. I'm mad at her. I feel like she didn't have to do none of this. Okay. If you guys did not know, Summer did get some lip fillers. Yes, Summer did get lip fillers, which she didn't need, which is crazy because she already has some big, nice lips, full lips, right? Also, she did go through with the breast, y'all. Yes, y'all, she did get a boob job. I'm so mad. She didn't have to do that either. But I will say, she didn't get them overly done. Like, they don't look like super crazy big or something like that. So maybe it's like a C cup or something. It don't look like she went, you know, crazy double D's, triple D's or nothing like that. But I will say she looked good. I don't think she needed any of that. Me personally, I enjoyed the way Summer looked in her natural state. But hey, we can't control these people, right? But she lets it be known why she's not always with Dolly and Lex. And to me, I don't think she even had to explain this, especially to her fans and people that support her, right? It's usually the haters, which means she didn't even have to say anything because these stupid assholes be like, oh my God, we see the petty three hanging out. We see blah blah blah. The big three really not friends off camera. And it's like, for one, Lex lives in Ohio, you weird assholes. Summer lives in Detroit. Dolly lives in Mississippi, and they're constantly booked. And Summer got 2 kids. Like, what are we talking about? They're not going to be together all the damn time. To me, that makes it even more genuine when they film, because they miss each other, right? They rekindle, you know what I mean, and get things popping and stuff. But that's just me. So anyways, this is Summer explaining it. Summer says we don't see much of her trio outside of Baddies because they're busy with bookings, which makes sense, right? But y'all know they in the comments sounding stupid as hell. We don't care.
Outside of the show, me, Lex, and Dolly, we do have regular lives. Like, we have our own bookings, we have our own family, we have our own a lot. And we thought we were busy after Midwest. We really was busy after Africa. So we don't really get time. I know y'all want to see the big three together and doing shows together.
Yeah, like, so to me, that don't even need like explaining. It's like, duh. Like, I get that, right? And that's true. If we thought they was busy, booked and busy after Midwest, they're way more popular now. You know what I'm saying? A whole year later. Because they got done filming Midwest in October, the beginning of October, remember? Or end of September or something like that. So it's a whole year later now, right? And they done a whole nother season, right? And they're about to go do another season. So they're getting more popular. So that just means more opportunities, more bookings and stuff like that. So to me, it makes sense. These is all grown-ass women that got their own obligations and responsibilities and stuff like that. But y'all, it's weird how we have to like explain to adults, right? Common sense. Y'all know damn well y'all got very close friends. Some of y'all best friends that y'all don't get to see all the time or hang out with all the time because life be lifing. Y'all got kids, y'all got responsibilities, y'all got spouses, y'all got jobs, y'all got obligations. But when y'all link up, I got best friends that I love dearly, right? Grew up together and stuff like that, right? That I don't get to see or talk to all the time. We live in different states. They got family, that, you know what I mean, kids. It's all type of stuff, right? But when we link up, it's like we never left. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can understand that, but when it comes to Summer, Lex, and Dolly, y'all don't. It's because y'all don't like them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see how people become stupid when they don't like somebody?
And are you dumb?
You are a goofy
No,
bitch.
that's not true. You out your fucking mind.
Yeah, like what we talking about? Okay. You said Summer doesn't look 28. Yeah, she looks a little younger. Yeah, she don't, yeah, she could pass for 21 or something like that. I told you I'm not a fan of her getting all the fillers and stuff like that, but I can say that she didn't go overboard with it. Like, she looked good. She really got the breasts done though. You said they're the best kind of friends. They're like family, right? They ain't got to be together all the damn time to prove to people that they're friends. So it says Summer says she likes Choco and Elsie because they're funny. Yeah, Elsie has her moments. Elsie is hilarious. Elsie crazy. I think she'll be a fan favorite if she really fight and get in the paint.
Annoying. I like LCK too. They was funny. I laughed a lot at them too. She not annoying. I like LCK too. They was funny. I laughed a lot.
Man, she drinking in the day. They be getting lit, huh? That ain't no apple juice, y'all. What's that, like some scotch? She sipping some Hennessy. She sipping something. But yeah, so she let us know, you guys. If you guys did see the difference, it's pretty obvious. Like I said, she didn't go too crazy with it, but Summer did get her breast done. She did get her breast done. And look at this hating ass hoe. Y'all, did Tavii fight Summer at all? I thought Tavii was fighting Summer and Dolly and Lex. And shouldn't she be focused on Ivory? So this how you know she a fan. Why are you even following her? So Summer let it be known she got her breast done. She said, about to take your ninja. He keep trying to get my breast done, right? And I guess this was like a booking for like, or like a sponsorship promotion for Fashion Nova too, right? Tavii gonna say, I'm popping those boobs at the reunion. What?
Why would you say that?
Fix it.
Why would you say that?
Wait. Let me think. I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
What we talking about? Now, this was random. I know she got beef with Lex. I know she got beef with Dolly. But where did the whole Summer beef come from? Huh. Yeah. You said, Tavii, go away, you net. Right. Like, she need to focus on Ivory. She need to focus on Ivory. All right? She need to focus on Ivory. You said that's what I thought too. After that injury, her top lip was a little sunken in. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, but she's still healing up. She still look good. Shout out to Summer. Shout out to Summer. You said in Summer go pop you in your bobblehead. Well, we know Summer's not scary, so Summer go get in the paint with her, right? But people swear Tavii not a hater, right? Oh, that's a good point. Clock it. Yeah. That is pretty interesting.
Clock it.
Yeah, they do be acting like she's so innocent. It's hella weird. Huh. You said Summer should put belt to ass like Samuel Jackson. You think so? I don't know, man. I think Tavii would probably get with Summer, but I know Summer not scary, so it is what it is. Right? Win, lose, or draw, you know, it is what it is. But I just think it was random because I'm like, okay, you need to focus on, you know, Dolly, Lex, and Irvin. You know, Tavii can't afford to get hit in the eye anymore. Right. So anyways, I don't think Summer cares. So, you know, all right.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
Still pretty. On my mama, on my daddy, bitch.
You just giving Summer more, you know, more clout and TV time for the reunion. It is what it is.
At the end of the day gonna end, bitch.
And just proving my point that the big three gives all these hoes a storyline. Yep. Think about it. So now she want to fight Summer, Lex, and Dolly at the reunion, and I think she want to fight Irvin now because Irvin not giving her a choice. There you go. So y'all know Baddies USA is coming up. Rumor is that they will be bringing back girls from each season. And we know, now this actually makes a lot more sense. If you guys do not remember, Summer did not get a chain. Okay? Summer went viral and was able to get on the show after she attacked a judge, which was Mariah Lynn. And she did a lot of firsts, you guys. We've actually never seen that before. Have you ever seen a judge get attacked? That's how Summer got on the show. And then we never seen this before. We never seen a judge get into multiple fades. Y'all, Summer got into like 5 or 7 fights as a judge at the Baddies Africa auditions. And y'all talking about Summer need to leave. Y'all crazy as hell. So Mariah Lynn and Summer obviously got beef. So she needs that. She wants that. She got to have that if she's on Baddies USA. All right. I ain't gonna lie. Mariah look crazy as hell. Look like a carcass, huh? Casket ready. Mariah called Summer out on live and said she didn't really get her at the Midwest auditions. What you mean? Summer did get you. You mean you didn't get her? Okay. Anyways, ain't this the same people that talking about they not coming back? They don't need Zeus and stuff like that. They always come back begging. Any food, let's go.
Come to the forefront.
Need that.
Need that. Want that. Gotta have that. And you know what? I'm not even gonna hold you, and I can't believe I'm saying this because the bitch did try to sneak me, but she didn't really get a clean hip off of me. You know what I'm saying? Like, she literally just grabbed my hair, and then security got in there, and then I was like, let me get.
Man, she was knocking you upside your damn head. Let's not lie.
Come to the forefront.
Need that.
Need that. Want that. Gotta have that. And you know what? I'm not even gonna hold you, and I can't believe I'm saying this because the bitch did try to sneak me, but she didn't really get a clean hit off of me. You know what I'm saying? Like she literally.
So we just go lie. Okay, I guess we just lying.
I ain't lost a fight yet. She might.
Girl, you is lying through your motherfucking teeth.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Whoa, you guys are delusional.
Bruh, Summer was bopping her upside her damn head. That's why Anna had to jump in. Okay, I guess. And that's a smooth transition, right? Speaking of Anna, these hoes keep admitting it, but they keep bringing them on the show. Remember, Anna went to the UK and did the bad publicity show? I think this is pretty dope. I think all the baddies should do this. Why Anna admits that Zeus is scripted? Oh, here we go. Now, we know this already. That's why we be dragging these weird-ass fans that be a little too invested in it. And we be like, bro, you know this is a TV show, right? Like, they be mad at Summer, Lex, and Dolly, but I'm like, they're doing their job. They getting you hoes talking. Y'all all in the blogs promoting the show even more. Talking about you hate it and you hate them, but all you doing is talking about them, which is feeding the algorithm, feeding the SEO, search engine optimization, right? Making them pop even more. Y'all don't understand bad publicity is good publicity, right? So when you drag these people, talk about them and stuff like that, you're literally making them more popular, right? Y'all not understanding that. Y'all see all this stuff Diddy went through? Diddy streams went up 500%, right? As crazy as it might sound, his streams went up 500% during the trial and during all of this, you know what I mean? All the allegations and all of that stuff. Y'all not getting it, right? R. Kelly, during his trial, right? He deserves to be in prison. Look, we not even playing about none of that, right? But his music was more popular, or more as popular as it's ever been, because of the drama. You know, but any food. Here she go. The show is scripted, y'all. Allegedly, fair use. Anna Mac on bad publicity getting asked if the Zeus network is scripted.
Fuck, her right there in the back. Yeah, you. Hi, I'm Cheyenne Fairville, representing Hackney's Finest. You kind of mentioned it already, well, you touched on it, but in the world of reality TV, obviously a significant part of the production is somewhat scripted or needs to be set up in a way to give the viewer the best level of entertainment. Right. But as somebody who's known to boldly speak their truth, how do you sort of survive in an environment like that? And have you witnessed other cast members switch on almost like a different personality once the cameras start rolling?
When I first joined Zeus, they fucking hated me. Because I didn't know about, I thought reality TV was like, you know, real life, like you just be yourself and they catch authentic moments. So it was hard for me to like, I just want to say it's not scripted, but it's very much like set up, like sit downs and stuff like that. Everything is real calculated. So
it's not scripted, but everything is calculated. Huh.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
What the fuck is that?
Bitch, please. Who are you fooling?
Girl, okay. So you said that the Dolly situation, you and Dolly was scripted, was planned. That's not natural. That's not normal, right? That's not organic, right? Huh. Okay.
Hard for me because it'll be like such an authentic moment. So it was hard for me to like, I just want to say it's not scripted, but it's very much like set up, like sit downs and stuff like that. Everything is real calculated. So it was hard for me because they'll be like, oh, sit right here. We're going to have a meeting. And I'm not waiting to tell this bitch you're an ugly bum ass bitch. You know what I'm saying? It was like really hard because I'm like a real person. And then it was like, so in the real world, if somebody stepped on my toe, I'll be like, hey, you stepped on my toe. But on Baddies, bitch, why the fuck you step on my toe, you bum ass bitch, your big ass foot. You know what I'm saying?
She said, I'm a real person, but you kept steady lying about your actual relationship with Limmy. Okay. All right. And you lied on here talking about your beef with Scotty didn't have nothing to do with Limmy. Okay. All right.
Suck mad dick, you're not holy. You suck mad dick, you're a thought. You're not. Get the fuck, let me.
Bitch, you a slut. You a dirty ass fucking slut ass bitch.
I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay. I pay for the puss, okay.
They're fucking each other.
Yeah, this is definitely the definition of scripted. What is she even talking about? Okay. Any food. I can't wait, you guys. I told y'all I'm not reviewing Bad Boys. I'm not interested in that at all. But obviously we will be covering Baddies USA and Baddies Junior. Baddies Gone Wild season 2. Natalie said they're on the way. So I guess before the end of the year, and that's a crazy rollout. So she basically saying Baddies USA, Baddies Gone Wild season 2, and Bad Boys is all gonna be airing at the same time. That's crazy. That's crazy.
If I can open up your DMs and tell you guys to keep going, I will. Baddies USA is coming. And that's it. And Bad Boys is coming. And Baddies Gone Wild is coming. And I just love you guys so much, okay?
Okay. All right. Damn. So that's pretty interesting. And that's believable because we've seen it happen before. We've seen obviously Baddies Gone Wild and Baddies Africa air at the same time. I wonder if this time around they're gonna have more episodes for Baddies Gone Wild because it was only 12. And I wonder how this is gonna go, or I wonder if this is gonna interfere with Jocelyn's Cabaret. I don't know, because right now Jocelyn's Cabaret is still kind of competing with Baddies Africa, but we're towards the end of that right now. They're gonna be in the UK, so I'll only predict maybe a few more episodes, and then they're recording and filming the reunion soon. So I don't think Jocelyn's going to be able to just be the lone show for that long because they said they're going to start filming Baddies USA next month. I don't know, but it wouldn't surprise me. But I haven't seen any auditions for Bad Boys or Baddies USA or Baddies Gone Wild. So, like, I don't know. But then again, they do things quickly. So, as I'm saying this right now, they can announce auditions within the next month, and then we'll be watching all, brand new episodes of these shows going into November. You know what I mean? So, or before the end of the year. But I'm excited though. I'm excited. That's just more content for us. And like I said, I do want to see the dynamic with the big three and certain girls and stuff like that all on one season. I'm also very interested to see how they're going to go forward with Baddies Gone Wild, because if they go with the same formula as last season, with the horrible cast that they had, I think the formula is fine, right? The blueprint, the concept, it was just the cast. If they mess around and have a horrible cast again, Baddies Gone Wild is not going to be back for a season 3. That's just my prediction. So they're going to have to go all out with this season. I said what I said. Yeah.
Ma, don't bring him back down to the fuck these people, for real. Suck my dick. Nigga, what y'all talking about?
But I'm excited.
Bad bitches take shots. Bad bitches take shots. Bad bitches take shots.
What up?
You said we want fades, facts. Oh, I think the Baddies Wakanda reunion will be lit. It's the big three, y'all. They carried last season. I think it's gonna be the same thing. The everybody versus the big three. So be prepared to be mad. If you're a big three hater, be prepared to be mad because they're gonna take over the reunion again. Do y'all expect anything else? Come on, man.
We don't need no lights, camera, action. Bitch, we can get fades. Next.
But I'll keep you guys updated. I will keep you guys updated. The baddies be baddying. The baddies be baddying. All right.